Good morning, students. The students of class 8th A. I, Sister Monica, would like to welcome each one of you for this new academic year. And let us begin this new academic year with full interest. Though you are not coming to the school and you are having online classes, I hope you will do your best even now, because you want to gain more knowledge, so you have to work hard. So today, as I begin this new syllabus, that is not new, you have already studied English Melbury in your 7th class. Now here I would like to put up this first picture of your first cover page of your book, that is ICSE edition New Melbury English course book 8. This is the first cover of your front cover of your book. So you can see here the authors and the class 8th New Melbury English course book. After this, you have, this is your front book cover, outside front cover. After this is the first page inside your book. Again, I am explaining New Melbury English book. And I would like to remind each of you, if you can afford it from your old friends, you can get the old book, because there is no change for you this year in your English book. You can afford it from your old friends. You can take their old book, last year's, whatever they were using it. And if when the lockdown is opened and there is a possibility to buy, you can buy. And if not possible, don't worry. I have already downloaded all this first chapter now in this video, and rest of the chapters will be added when I teach you for the next class. So once again, I welcome all of you, the students of class 8th A. So let us begin the first chapter of our English Melbury. Before we begin our first chapter, I would like to ask all of you a question. Suppose you have to move from your old house to a new house. So, new house. What are the three things that you would miss most? Suppose you are going from Jahangirabad and going to Bulandshahr. You have to leave this old house in Jahangirabad and go to Bulandshahr. And after going to Bulandshahr, what will you miss three things in your old house? So this is the question here I have put for your already homework. Before I begin my teaching, I want you to do this homework. List them and share your thoughts with your own people at home. Though you don't have any classmates here now, so you can share with your own people at home, so that when you are leaving your own older house and going to the new house, what are the three things you would miss most? So after this is the first chapter, is the story, the new house. And here I have already mentioned the members. Here a boy is there, and his house in Berlin have to leave. Elder sister, mother, the boy's father, and the house helper, Maria. So all these members are there in this story. Now, as I already explained to you what is the first chapter, so before we begin that, let us read it in detail. Now, as we begin this first chapter, let us read the first chapter of your new Melbury English syllabus, the new house. I already asked you the example. If you are living your old house in Jahangirabad and you go to Bulandshahr in new house, so what are the three things that you would miss most? So here the author is already asking, if you had to suddenly move house and go to a new one, what are the three things you would miss most? List them and share with your class. Now you cannot come to the class, so please share with your or home people. So this is a small homework I already mentioned to you, that you will write. in your own words. After that, let me just explain to you in a brief about what who are the people in this story. This is the story about a 9-year-old boy. Now there is a 9-year-old boy called Bruno, and his house is in Berlin, which he has to leave, and he has to move with his parents, 12-year-old sister Gretel. Then after that, he has help Maria house helper, Bruno's father, who is a commandant in Germany army, and these people are just leaving their old house in Berlin and going to the new house. Now, what is the reaction of this boy? Now, we shall begin studying in this chapter. Now, as I explained to you, I will explain here. Now, when let us read the first lines. When he first saw their new house, Bruno's eyes opened wide. When you see new building or maybe very high built house, you will be surprised. Oh, wow. Oh, you will make certain expressions on your face. So this boy makes the expression the shape of an O, saying oh, seeing the building, very big building. And after this, everything about it seemed to be exact opposite their old home. Now, what are the things that exactly was opposite to their old home? Now uh, he couldn't believe that they were really going to leave their house. Now he could not even imagine that they are going to leave their old house in Berlin and they have to go in a new house. Now what happens there? Now everything was there around their houses. There are many houses just like their house, but not same also. But then around people are there to talk, friends are there. So everyone around. Now what happens here in the second paragraph? In this first paragraph, here tells that they are about to leave their old house and go to the new place. The old house is in Berlin, and they are going. The boy's name is Bruno, and he is going with his parents, leaving the old house. Now, as he reaches the new house, what happens? The new house he sees and is surprised to see that big building, and he sees around there is no house, no people are around, no shops are there. Now, what happens here again? The new house, however, stood all on its in an empty, desolate. What is desolate here? Whatever words I have underlined, that is for you homework, that you will find out the word meanings and write in your notebook. So all these underlined words are you will be writing the meaning. After this, desolate place, lonely place, and there were no other houses anywhere to be seen. As I told you before, that his older house around, there were many houses, many people going up and down. But here in this new house, what happens? No houses around, no people he can see, and no boys to play, no boys to play with, neither friends, no troubles, no families around, and no other boys. So now what happens? The house in Berlin was enormous, and even though he lived there, please find out the meaning of these words. Again, I am reminding, please find out the meaning. Even though he had lived for 9 years, he was still able to find nooks and crannies that he didn't fully finished exploring yet. Now here were many rooms, but still he was missing his old house. However, the new house had 3 floors, one top floor bedrooms and one bathroom, the ground floor a kitchen and dining room and new office for father, and after that a basement where the house help slept. Now all around the Berlin there were streets, larger houses. Now larger houses were there, as I told in the beginning. He's missing that. When you walked towards the center of the town, there were people strolling. Strolling means, find out the meaning of this. Walking and stopping to chat with each other. In their old house place, they could stop the people to talk, to chat with each other. Rushing the people, they could see the people rushing up and down and saying their, or rushing around and saying they had no time. And if you want to stop them for talking, they could say that they had no time, not today, or when they had 101 things to do. The shops are bright, stall fronts, fruit, vegetable stalls with big trays piled high with cabbages, carrots, cauliflowers, and corn. Sometimes he liked to stand in front of what? Now we shall see. In front of these stalls and close his eyes and breathe in their aromas. Now, please find out the meaning of this word also. Now, he could stand, he was free enjoying the life, but once he came to the new house, he is missing all this. So, now what happens? Now, here, there was something, there was something about the new house that Bruno think that no one ever laughed there. Now, in this new house, Bruno thought that no one has ever laughed here. That there was nothing to laugh at and nothing to be happy about. So he's not feeling at home. That is the main problem with this boy. I think this was a bad idea, said Bruno a few hours after after reaching a few hours there. He's telling that I think this was a bad idea of coming here while Maria was unpacking. Who is Maria here? The house helper, a lady who helps in their household work. Now he's telling while she's unpacking the things that it was a bad idea of coming here. Then this boy, what he does here, now he is telling to his mother, I think the best thing to do would be to forget all about this and just to go back. Now the boy is telling, let us forget about all this and let us go back. We can chalk it up to experience. He added a phrase he added and learned recently and determined to use as often possible. Now mother smiles here again listening to this boy and says, I have another phrase for you. Now the mother is telling it is that we have to make the best of a bad situation. Now, if you are not feeling here well, you have to make yourself to feel well here. Now, again, the boy is telling you have to change your mind, and please let us go back to the uh, our old house. So let us have today dinner because we all are tired, and by tomorrow tea time we should reach back to our house. This idea is given this boy to the mother, but the mother says, "Why don't you just go upstairs and help?" Now the mother wants to keep him busy with some work. Otherwise, if he's standing alone there without any work, he will be thinking over it and just planning to go go back. Now, but there is no point unpack it. So mother is telling go and help Maria to unpack the thing. Then boy is telling there is no point that everything has to be unpacked now. Since we are planning, we'll go tomorrow itself back to our old place. Now here you can see the boy, mother is here and this boy is here. He's having argument with the mother and asking, let us go back. But mother is telling, please do that. Now mother is telling him to go and unpack the things. Then he is asking, we are here, we are arrived. This is our home for the foreseeable. Now mother is telling that this is our house. Now we have to think that this is our house. We have to be here in future. Do you understand me? Now he didn't understand what the foreseeable future. Now he has not understood what is the meaning of foreseeable future meant and told her so. It means that there is this is where we live now, Bruno. Now mother wants to say that this is the place where we have to live now. We don't have to go back, my dear son. Now Bruno couldn't understand how this had all come about. Now one day when he was perfectly content playing at home with the three best friends of life, sliding down banisters. What is banisters? When you go upstairs on the staircase, you can see the iron bar there for helping. You can hold that and you can move towards the terrace. For your simple knowledge, I'm explaining. It may be in your house also. You can see the down there is a meaning given. And trying to stand on his tiptoes to see right across Berlin. And now he was stuck here to this cold, nasty house where no one looked as if they could ever be cheerful again. Now it looked as then nobody was happy. He was planning in his mind that they should go back to Berlin because all that freedom around their house, many houses, friends were there, troubles were there, shops were there, everything around, people moving and stopping them to chat. All these things were not available in this new place where they moved from old place to new place. So dear students, today I explained to you during this first class till here, and tomorrow I will take you for the further. But I have a work here for you. You have to learn all the word meanings. All the word meanings. Please learn all the word meanings. I want you to search all these meanings, whatever I have underlined. So I am giving a little work. This again word meanings are here. Please learn it and do it. But I want you, since there is the whole chapter is given to you in this video, so you shall go through this video and read the whole chapter here. Please go through this whole chapter so you can go through and know what is the rest of the story. Though I will teach you, I will explain to you, but you can go through this story. So read this whole chapter, dear students. And this is the author who has written this story. Johnny Boyne was born in 1971. Please learn this. After this is the exercise I have given you for your homework. After after reading the whole chapter, you will go through this and you will complete. You have to read the whole chapter, then complete, choose the answers as a directed. Now you will, again the word meanings are here. Please learn this also. And this is the complete exercise given to you here. So dear students, please complete. So till here, this exercise I have given for your homework. Tick the right answer, read the whole chapter, then only. I have explained to you the half chapter, but you, for your homework, you have to go through the full chapter, read the full chapter and know the answers, then you will learn better. So dear students, please work hard and do your work on time. All the best and study well.